Hello and welcome to the third or second episode of my Dwarf Fortress playthrough. And I have lied a little bit because I did say that I wouldn't go more than, I think it was 4 days without uploading a video, and I've gone 7 or maybe 8, so I do apologise for that. But I've been having some technical issues with Dwarf Fortress. Nothing, well, actually it was quite major, I suppose. I just couldn't load up the game. I've re-downloaded it countless times. And then one time it just decided to work. So I'm not quite sure what that was all about. I haven't got an awful computer or anything, but okay. Right, let's get started. First, we need to... I've forgotten what I was doing on Dwarf Fortress. I haven't played it that long. First, we kind of need to set up some defences. Or we should probably start mining into it now. Mining into this little... or where I set out to mine before, so we may as well designate that sort of now, and I'll try and make it as pretty as possible. Actually, I'll remove some ramps, and then it's a bit, well, quite a fair amount more secure. I do have no, I don't. So I haven't got a migrant. I have got. I don't know. I'm sorry. I really am sorry. I haven't played this in a week, as I say, so I've kind of lost track of what I was talking about. But there should be a migrant wave arriving, well, any minute now, I suppose. Well, we can set out what we're going to do. So we'll make a couple of channels down, sort of like that, I'd say. And then that'll mean that there's water either side. It'll sort of create, okay, basically. Okay, I'll explain this again if you didn't see the other bit. Basically, I'm going to cut out sort of that as the entrance to the, well, not my fortress, your fortress as well too. But that's going to be the entrance to my fort. So if I do a sort of moat-like structure either side, then, well, it just encloses it a little bit, and then, oh, actually, I know what I'll do. See, I love the planning part of it. I'll undesignate this. You can leave the ramps to be designated. We'll leave it like just up to there, maybe. And then afterwards we can set out what we're going to do. Because I was thinking of having sort of trees around. I'm not sure if you can see the cursor, but I'll show you with the big X. I'm sort of having a tower around there, and a tower round here. So I'll just designate that for a second. We need to set up some industries, don't we, really? I suppose we could start building wooden walls, because my expedition leader doesn't have anything to do, and I think she's an architect, or he's an architect too. The White Milker. What a brilliant name. I love that. And the Valorous Super, of course. Yeah, we'll start doing it. So we need wooden blocks. Okay. I think we need wooden blocks. This really is awful. I'm not proud of this. I have to. Okay, so we need I have to start everything again. So we need a wood crafter's workshop. I think. Alt D. Need 2 building materials. Oh, so that means you can. God, I do apologise. This is awful, isn't it? I'm really not on it. Right, I need some blocks. So oh. We'll have to manually designate things until the manager starts. I've got my stockpile set up. Oh, I need a trade. I need a trading post. Okay, I'll undesignate all this. Sorry. That's just aggravating me because I like everything to look nice. Actually, if we sort of set out what's going to happen first, then, well, then it's sort of easy and we know what's happening when the miner comes. So say we have, say we have this as our entrance passageway. Actually, maybe bring that down to, after 3 we'll take it down, and then after 3 we'll take that down, there, and then it's sort of, I don't know, it kind of looks nice. It looks like it's filtering in. So I'll have that, and then down here at the bottom we should have... This is the tricky part of setting out a fortress, because you have to plan everything out. I think we'll have a temporary stockpile. So say 7 down, and then maybe that across, 20 across. So we have a... I'll dig some more of that out too. That'll be a temporary stockpile, but it will also double up as a sort of military training base, or a military sort of meeting room when everything gets started off. Because then, if an invader, say, comes down here, where that will eventually be an entrance there, he shouldn't get past all my wonderfully crafted defences. But if he does, then the military will come out here, and then sort of in an arrow like that. I'm trying to use that. They'll come out there, and then they'll obliterate everything. And then our fortress will be safe once again. The Valorous Super will, of course, lop heads like there's no tomorrow. So that'll be the actually, I know what we'll do. This is ingenious. Watch this. Aha! So look at that. That's an M for military. So I know what I'm doing, just in case I forget and then regret it afterwards. Oh, I know. I'll put. Oh no, I can't. Okay, it doesn't matter about that. Now we need a trading post, really. So it would be quite nice if just above here we have a... suppose we really want a 5 by 5. And there is, I think there's a trade storehouse. There's a trade storehouse thing on Masterwork, and we'll have to check that out. Wait, let me just check. Now, as I said, there's many new buildings in Masterwork which I have no clue as to what they do and how they work, and well, most things about them. So I never claimed to be an expert on Masterwork Dwarf Fortress. This is supposed to be a learn with me sort of series, so hopefully as I learn things, you shall too. Now I'll write that down. I'll write that down to check out what the trade storehouse does. And then I can research it, and then... Oh, I think it's for unpacking boxes. Oh, stop. Everything stop. There was an empty bucket report. Oh, he's still drawing pentagrams. Okay, so we need more buckets, really. Bucket E. We can make a few of those, because as we have booze belly goats and Jew beetles, we'll be needing quite a few of those. I'm not looking forward to the day when... Was it my fisher? No, it was my fish... Wait, we'll have a look. It was the fish cleaner. I'm not looking forward to the day when he turns into a blood beast, but we'll see. We'll see how that works. It doesn't need these for cutting down. Now we do want a clear area for our defences in the fort, so we'll get that done. Okay, so that's going to be the trade area, and we can put some sort of wall or drawbridge there or something, so nothing can get past. We can seal it in if we want to. Oh, it's raining. What next? We need some sort of meeting area, don't we? But what I like to do, I know it seems a bit strange, but I do like to do this. I like to go up. This is going to seem very strange to a lot of you. Then come across, possibly by 2 or even 3, and then go down again. Just as, and then what we do, you see, and then we cut a hole through there as well, but put a door there, so that just gives more. It gives more of a trip for invaders to take. Now I haven't, in the Masterwork Dwarf Fortress settings, I'll show you now. There is, now where is it? I think it's in miscellaneous features. Yeah, okay. So there is a digging sieve setting. Now I've turned that off. As you can see on the tooltip, it says some invaders will tunnel into your fort. So I've turned that off, as I'm really not liking the idea of that. It kind of scares me, but you can turn it on if you want. And obviously, this tactic, which I'm using now, would not at all work if there was a digging sieve, if that setting was turned on. Farmworker's got no job. He needs another bucket. This is the problem when you've only got a few dwarves and very little things to start off with. Oh, actually, we can milk. We can shear, possibly. And we can make cheese, hopefully. I'll put them on repeat, actually. I'm not sure if they go on repeat automatically, actually. They could do. As I say, I'm not. I'll be saying that a lot. I'm not an expert, so honestly don't think I am. Now what we really should do is put in a pasture there for, there we are, N, for our drakes. Stray drake. And then another one, yeah, that's done. And then another one thereabouts. I can always change these afterwards, but that just means they're there and I do not forget to have some sort of guard animal on the gates, to the gates of my fortress. No, it really would be useful if I had a migrant coming along. Oh, okay. Oh, okay, let's see what's happening. It's always intriguing. No, you're not valorous, are you, really? Old super. I do wonder what he's running from. Let's have a look, let's see what's on here. Coyotes, fire maidens. Oh, if I haven't already shown you, that's the. Oh, just read that. You can pause the screen. Read that. A fire maiden is a lithe, agile creature. Just read that. Read that in your head. Read it out loud. It is a wonderful description. I've already said it once, but I'll say it again. Oh, an eagle. I'd quite like to catch an eagle. We'll look into capturing animals a bit later, I think. While we're here, actually, we can dig. Now we can choose to dig veins on these things. Because, well, why not really? Oh, whoops. Because why not? And then when the miner comes, he will never be short of work. That's an absolutely huge vein. What's that of? Oh, that's crazy. I think it's bituminous. Oh no, gypsum. That's always nice, I suppose. See if there's anything up here. That's an absolutely huge vein. Dig V, the DF hack command is so useful, and I recommend it. I recommend using it very highly. It just saves so much time, really, and it's not cheating. You can't call it an exploit because you can say dwarves can see through rock anyway because it's in their very blood. You should put our scarecrows around too. They're all seeming to be standing there. There's so many things to do at the start of a fortress. We'll let things play out for a bit. Our military commander has no job now, actually. I will see about setting out a schedule for them. Now there should somewhere be a patrol command. Now again, I'll look into this because I don't really use the military that much. It's mostly traps for me, but I will get better, I'm sure. As in Masterwork, you do really need, especially if you turn digging civ on, you do really need a good hardened military as opposed to lots of traps, lots of clever nifty traps. What's up here? Are there any minerals upstairs? Oh, there is indeed. The gems always catch my eye. That's usually my first industry. Well, it's usually the things that I sell anyway, that I trade. Damn right you're making wood blocks, we need a lot of them. We still got no job. Oh, we need wooden buckets, don't we? God, it's also slow at the start of a fortress, isn't it? It's part of the fun, I suppose. Working your way up and then turning into a bustling, thriving dwarven civilization. Well, dwarven mountain home. If we get that far this playthrough, which I wouldn't exactly guarantee. With an asp, I think, flying around. That'd be quite interesting, wouldn't it? A flying snake. Or a green bloodworm. Maybe not an asp. Ah, migrants! Migrants have arrived. Okay. So we'll let them come down. They arrived quite high. Must have flown here on the Dwarven Airlines. So we'll let them come in. And now, we'll go check out Dwarf Therapist. Oh, and it will crash again. I think. Oh, yep, it's crashed. It's rather in professionalism. We'll load it up and we'll see what's going on with these migrants. And Dwarf Therapist is just a hell of a lot easier to see what skills they came with, and you can split them up into migration waves too. So, the ones I'm looking for will have arrived in the summer of the year 73. Now there's 8 of them, which is actually quite a fair amount. Oh, someone's thirsty as well. I'll probably sort that out at some point. Now we have it looks like a fishery worker. So, well, he's very good at all the... We can disable tanning, we can also disable milking. So he's very good at all the fishery sort of skills. So maybe we have him fishing. I'm not sure, maybe we have him fishing. We'll commit those changes, because we do need a lot of food, and it's always nice to stockpile food. Especially because as you put it in a stockpile, it never goes bad. We have a farm worker who is into butchery, cooking, and farming in the fields. Right, we're going to leave farming in the fields out. We're going to deselect that, as I say, I don't like the stability that it causes. It's strange in it, but I don't like the stability that causes. Cooking, don't really need that yet. Butchery, we haven't even got a hunter. We can disable that. Right, we'll come back to him. Now we have a child, mostly useless. A peasant, absolutely useless. We have a proficient milker. So this guy can cheese. This guy can make cheese. He can be a cheeser. He can be a fromage craftsman. That sounds a bit posh. That sounds, mind you, less dwarfy, but okay, that's off the point. We'll disable trapping, poisoning, beast dissection, animal training, and armoring. On him, we'll leave him just to be a milker, straight up. This guy's also got spinning enabled. This might be quite boring, but it is essential. A spinner again. A spinner. What's the crack about spinning? Leave butchery on. See what's this all about? Now actually, this farm worker with vanilla stuff, you can shear, I think. Yes, that'll be quite nice. You're both archaeologists and butchers and spinners, which is quite a strange combination of things. Praying. Okay, nice. Okay, I'll commit those changes. Now, this is a new feature of Masterwork. There is a skill, and it is called praying. Now, Saneb Adbokbidu sounds quite South African. He has a skill in praying. So, he will be our dabbling priest / shaman. Not shaman, I think that's to do with Orc Fortress. He will be our priest of Armok. He'll be an apostle of Armok, if I remember rightly. So that's actually really useful. Now we'll see who hasn't got a labour. My spinner hasn't. No, we really would have been useful to get a miner. But as we can't, I suppose we could have a bone carver. It's quite a useful skill. Okay, well, yeah, we'll have a bone carver. Commit changes. This guy needs something to... I really am sorry, this is probably exceedingly boring, but it is, as I say, necessary. Woodcrafting, maybe? I think we'll have a woodcrafter. Now, after this episode, I will name these, but at the moment I'm just concentrating on what to do with them, as most of them seem to be actually rather useless. The farm worker has a job, the child sort of has a job. If we were gathering plants, actually, yeah, we'll gather plants with our farm worker, I think. With our child, sorry. No, I think, do you have to enable it, or will it do it on its... Will it do it by itself? Where is it? It's the only bad thing, you have to tilt your head to read the damn thing. Now I think plant gathering. Oh, herbalism, that'll be it. Okay, so you can't enable it, but I think in the game he will do it anyway. We have another peasant who... Now what do we want him to do? No one's enabled, so you can be an architect, I suppose. Yeah, you can be an architect. You can do that. And then what else? Has the milker got a job? Yes. Our spinner has a job. And we have one more guy who does not have a job. Oh, he does. Oh, he's praying. See, that's the apostle. I nearly missed that. Awesome. Okay, so everyone's got a job. Now, back into Dwarf Fortress. And go. Now, the Apostle of Armuk is a really, really interesting thing. I think, anyway. It means that... I'll gather some plants while I'm talking. It means that if and when he prays, there is, I think it's maybe a 1 in 300 or a 1 in 60 chance of a metal bar when he's sort of dabbling. But as he gets to be more skilled, there becomes a higher chance of getting something valuable from Armuk as a sort of offering, or as a gift from the god, I suppose. So really, if you have maybe 2 competent, very, very confident Apostles of Armuk, then you can almost have an industry based on them, really, because you can just set them to pray constantly and then get free things, which, I mean, to anyone, is not a bad thing. So I'll be setting that up soon. I think you need a totem. Right, okay, well, we'll have a look at this as well. There's so many new things. Now, it will be a Shrine of Armuk. So what do you need? A totem. You do need a totem. So, I think we need bone carving. Did I have a bone carver? Could someone tell me if I had a bone carver? I'm not sure it works like that. See, this is why... and also, if you'd like to see a stream of Dwarf Fortress, because that means that, well, things like that I can ask you and you can, well, tell me about. If you wouldn't mind seeing... Yeah, if you wouldn't mind seeing a stream of Dwarf Fortress, do tell me. Now, we do have a bone carver. Okay, cool. I always, I like the idea of streaming. I've never done it before, but I do really like the idea of it. Just because you can, well, ask questions and then get answers straight away, as opposed to, oh, need unrotten milk, as opposed to after the video is posted in the comments, and then you can't do anything about it as we go. Now, I'll set up a bone crafter's workshop. A bone crafter, a bone carver's shop. Oh, wrong one, capital. We'll set that up near-ish our other workshops. And then I think a totem is made at a bone carver's workshop when we have many sort of vermin remains, like green bloodworm remains. Ugh, horrible things like that. That's quite a morbid picture for the bone carver's workshop, isn't it? Now, oh, looks like I can't do anything at the moment. Well, you can make a bone breastplate. Oh, this is great. I love learning new things about Dwarf Fortress, especially Masterwork. To make nest boxes. No. What, did I go past it? Totem. There's no goddamn totem. So maybe you don't. Maybe you don't make it there. Very strange. I suppose I just better go through everything, really, hadn't I? Actually, I think I can just click on Skill Bone Carve to get him to make random things. Is that right? Is that what happens? Skill Bone Carve on repeat. Looks like that's about right. No, I really need to change the names of these professions because they put me off. Because the only way you can see what skills they actually have and what they're actually doing is by going into Dwarf Therapist, which is highly aggravating. So that farm worker, Edom Itontul, should be doing something, I'm sure. This peasant should also be doing something. I suppose everyone should also be doing something, really. No, okay. I'm going to set up maybe a woodcrafter's shop, and see if that has totems. Because it would be nice to get our Apostle of Armuk actually doing something straight off the bat. Have I got a wood carver? Yes, I do indeed. A woodcrafter. Okay, add current task. There's many things to do. Now hopefully it'll be in this one. Oh no, I don't think it is. Oh, this really is awful. We'll get it going sometime, I'm sure. I say that. I'm sure I will. And now I've got all these migrants, I really feel like I should do something about Azob Uzol Tulun, our resident blood beast. I really feel like we should do something. I think if you look at what is on the screen at the moment, it should be something to do with that. Something suitably dwarfy. Our volcano. Oh, that's interesting. What's this? Sorry, I do get sidetracked a lot. A rough-hewn collapsed brick wall. A relic cluster. Wow. That's cool. And it's above, it's only one level, mind. One level above the magma. So it could be relatively safe to get. So many interesting things. And this is again why you should get Masterwork. Just for the sheer variety of features and new things. Let's see what he's doing. Oh, this is really bad. Okay, well, forget about that anyway. We should set up... Oh, we can't even start mining yet, can we? This is awful. I don't think I'll be doing another of these anytime soon at all. What's that? What's going on there? Oh, a shrub. I don't think I'll be doing one of these embarks anytime soon. Oh, is that where the Fire Maiden's been? Sorry. Dense... No, basalt pebbles. Oh. It sort of looks like a trail of sort of destruction, doesn't it? I'm not sure if it is. That's probably me just making it up. I hope, anyway. I wonder where the Fire Maiden is. Is she still in... Ooh, some wild boar. These are actually quite dangerous, so... I don't really want... Oh, she's still in the... Wait, what's going on? Why did she just have like a cloud of things around her? Oh, this is so interesting. Steam? Is that from her travelling up then, do you think? Maybe she's... strange. Go to F1. Get everything rolling again. Oh no! He's painted another one. It's filled with malice, our fish cleaner. We don't often say that about fish cleaners. They're normally quite pensive, I'd say. The ones that I have. They don't really do much. They stay quiet and reflect on life. Which is very undwarfy, isn't it, really? Not everyone can be Uristimuk Miner. I should do something about these scarecrows. Okay, we'll do that now. So we'll put one there. I did bring along a hell of a lot of animals. We'll put one there. Maybe one along here. I don't know why I brought so many of these actually, but they're relatively cheap, so it's no real skin off my back. And one here. There, and now they should stop things nicking our well, I mean, all we've got really valuable is wood, but nonetheless, at the start of a fledgling fortress, everything is useful. I wonder how you make a pick. Again, this is where streaming would be wonderful, wouldn't it? But I wonder how you make a pick. Can you make a pick without a pick to mine pick-making materials with? Is there any way to do this? Now, if you do know, it would be very appreciated if you could leave a comment. Also, I think I'll wrap this video up for now, just to keep things sort of, well, I mean, not too, I don't know. I mean, when you watch a 2-hour episode, it's very lackluster towards the end. I mean, maybe this whole episode is lackluster to many of you, but I don't know. I have a short attention span, so I mean, this is for my benefit as much as anyone else's, but I can play for a few more minutes. I will be doing that a lot as well. There's always still the Jura Dwarf Fortress. It's the wonderful things that it can do. We really need to find out how to make a totem, though. Should we see if his bone... Actually, here's another thing I want to see. Now, where is he? See if his bone carving's gone up. Where are you, son? Okay, so it's... Oh, it's her. Sorry, it's her. She is a bone carveress, I suppose you could say. Now, she had literally no experience. And she still has no experience. Which is useful, I suppose. Oh, why are you bone carving? Whoa, 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 whoa. Why is the white milker bone going? I'm sorry, this is... I'm going to have to troubleshoot this. For heaven's sake. Oh, she's not. Is that a glitch with Dwarf Therapist? Surely not. Surely not. No, the white milk. Oh, yeah. Okay, that was just a slight glitch. That's very strange. So, she is... Oh, there are many things about Dwarf Fortress which will always escape me. Now, the carpenter hasn't got any jobs, so... What was I going to build which needed blocks? What was I going to build? Come on, tell me. What was I going to build? Oh, I know what it was. I know what it was. I know what it was. I was going to build walls. So... Oh, this is great. I do love doing this. So we'll click build, we'll click capital C, and then we'll click wall. And then, on the inside, do you think it should be? Like about sort of that, just for a short while. What are we making out of planks? Oh, that's aggravating, isn't it? We'll just make a four along, just to start off with. We'll put it there. Actually, no, we'll put it there. Ooh, I like that little icon. It's only a small little thing, but I do. Someone, I think it's just anyone could do that, can't they? Or does it need architecture? Oh, it needs carpentry. And our carpenter is making a wooden bucket like I told him to. And as always, I've just made the whole operation very inefficient. But I wonder how long it takes him to make a wooden bucket. Our first defences of Viridor, the first wall of Viridor, should be completed very soon. What a wonderful milestone. What a wonderful achievement. The start of very many defences, actually, I should think, because Masterwork is a hell of a lot more dangerous than Manila. Go on. Come on, build. Build, my wonderful workers. You do get a feeling of power when you play this game. It's not gone to my head yet. There! The wall is up. It's a bit of an anticlimax. Right, okay. I am leaving it there. Just for your sake as much as mine. Right, so if you would like to see more... Well, it does kind of keep my motivation up if you do leave a like. Or just comment to see what was... To tell me what was wrong, what was right, and what you'd like to see improve. Also, please do answer some of my questions, because otherwise I'm just stuck. I've got no chance. Right, thank you very much. Please like, subscribe, or share if you thought I deserved it. See you very much.